Welcome to Cues and Views, first on the web for collecting English billiard cues. When you first buy an old billiard cue or an old snooker cue, you may buy this cue because you like the colour of the wood, you like the timber used, or you simply like the feel of the cue. You may even buy the cue because it's all that you can afford, or it's the best you can afford at a given time. Sometimes you buy a cue from an old gentleman in your club and you try and use it, and if it suits you, you end up using that cue for a lifetime. That cue then almost becomes synonymous and symbolic as an additional piece of your own arm, and the shots that you can play with that cue are unique to you and that cue as a partnership. If that happens, there's a good chance that you'll only buy one cue in your whole playing career, whether amateur, professional, league player or occasional player in a social game of snooker or billiards or even pool. These cues are what I refer to as playing cues. Often the badge or the nameplate or the identification badge becomes worn because of the oils and the sweat and the constant sort of rubbing of your hand up against that plate as you use the cue. And sometimes those cues can become unrecognisable as whether they're a Fred Davis cue, Joe Davis cue, whether they're a Walter Lindrum cue, whether they're a provincial makers cue, Peridon, Thurston's, whoever. No one knows. These cues disappear. Sometimes these cues get damaged beyond repair and end up in a skip somewhere, or in extreme cases even in the canal after a match loss. These cues end up never seen again. However, there are other cues that, for whatever reason, survive the test of time and still remain in pretty near pristine mint condition many years after they are made. Perhaps this is because the player in the first instance bought two, kept one in his case for many years, used the other one, still uses it to this day, and at some later stage sells his second cue. These cues then come on the market, and people like me are only too glad to come across those cues in such great, fantastic and near original condition, and we buy them to preserve them for future generations to see. Again, this is one of the major purposes for the whole Cues and Views website and all the associated goings on that are associated with that website, including this video.